So, good morning, all of you. I hope you are all doing well today. Myself, Anurag Misra, and I'm so delighted to present my new project, which is IPL 2024 Insights, a data driven analysis. And honestly, I want to tell you, this project has been a lot of labor of love, countless hours, and perhaps a few too many cups of coffees. Yeah, I'm not kidding. So before we get started, I just wanted to thank the full Code Basics team to give me such an humorous opportunity to express my data-driven thoughts and analysis to everyone, and providing such a great test like Code Basics Resume Challenge. So I wanted to start with a little bit of introduction of me. I know it's a bit of boring, but let's not forget the formality. So, as you all know my name already, Anurag Misra. I'm an aspiring data analyst passionate about transforming meaningful insights and data. And today I completed a Power BI project of Sports Basics, which is basically a growing sports blog company. Just wanted to publish a magazine of IPL 2024, and they give me the data of IPL seasons 2021 to 2023. And I delivered interactive dashboards. I hope you all find it informative and show some love to it. So let's start with the agenda. No, I am not from any political background or theme. I just wanted to tell you all that what we are going to cover in this presentation. So first, the company background, and then the problem statement, goals to achieve, data set and tools, and sports terms. As if you don't know about sports, I mean basically for cricket. So there are some huge terms which I think you have to know about it before we get into these projects. Then dashboard requests and key sites, and last we finish with the recommendations. Now, first company background. So, as I already tell you, Sports Basics is a growing sports blog that recently entered the cricket analytics space. So, to get more attention of their fans and boost their website, and because there is a lot of competition in every field, so they want to launch a special edition magazine on IPL 2024. Then the problem statement. So the main problem is the Sports Basics wants to stand out in the IPL 2024 season. So they wanted achieve the fame and fans engagement with the valuable insights to provide their fans analytics and team while boosting its digital presence. Basically, in short, if I have to tell you, that they just wanted the fame and fans engagement with the help of IPL 2024. So then our third thing is goals to achieve. So I think our goal were straightforward: analyze past performance to identify patterns and trends, predict top performing teams for the 2024 seasons, and select a best 11 based on the historical data and the data they have given to me. With the help of all of this, we aim to combine our love for cricket with data analytics to see what stories the number would tell. Now let's talk about data sets and tools. So this is a screenshot of my Power BI relationship model. So there is a dim match summary, dim players, dim batting summary, and dim bowling summary. So as we can see by their names, that we have the match summary and the player summary, and also the batsman, all the things as like 4 6 how many balls, batting position, match number, out, not out, run, everything. And then same goes with the bowler, but with wickets also. So maiden overs, match id, zeros, dot balls, their economy, and bowling average, everything. And before going to the next slide, I just wanted to tell you that I have used so many tools for the insights and visualization. So Python for the primary and secondary analysis, they tell me some questions and doubts in a PDF. So I think that Python would be the best example to solve it. And then SQL and Excel for some insights, and mainly for the dashboards, which is our main target, I use Power BI. which is quite famous, and all know about it. Before I show you the primary and secondary analysis, I just wanted to tell you some sport terms, because when we are about to gonna see the cricket IPL insights, so you have to know about the basic terms of sports that a normal or cricket expert or as the audience you should know about it. So first, the batting average. So the formula of batting average is total runs divided by total dismissals. And if you want to define it, I mean, this is measures how many runs a batter scores on average before getting out. Then comes the batting strike rate. So the formula is simple: runs upon total ball faced into 100. If you want to define it, indicates how quickly a batter scores runs. And if you are new to this cricket industry, so I can tell you this is very important. Then comes the bowling average for the bowlers. So formula is simple: runs conducted upon total wickets taken, which is quite interesting also for a bowler. And if you want to define it, average numbers of runs given per wicket taken. Then comes the bowling economy, runs conducted upon total overs bowled. Okay, if you want to define it, measures runs conducted per over by a bowler. Then comes the boundary percentage. If you want a dancing start in the opening, and if you want to end it with quite an impression, or the famous term finisher, so this boundary percentage is really most important for them. So formula is simple: force plus sixes upon ball faced into 100. And if you want to define it, percentage of balls faced that result in boundaries. Okay, there are so many players that only talks in boundaries. Then dot ball percentage. In today's batting era, this is most important for the bowler, because if you bowled a lot of dot balls, you shows your true definition of sportsmanship, because in today's era this is so difficult. A formula is simple: dot balls upon ball faced into 100. If you want to define it, shows the percentage of deliveries with no runs conducted. Then the winning percentage, and I think in cricket or in every field you know about winning percentage. Match won upon total match plays into 100, and win rate of a team across played matches. And this is so important in cricket and in every field, as I tell you. So these are the most important terms in cricket. So I think if you have a brief knowledge about it, then it will be really good understand the next insights I am gonna tell you about. And as I previously told you, that we are gonna see about some primary and secondary analysis. These are some primary insights, and these are some secondary. So I think I should go and direct see you into the collab. So I prefer collab for the cutting phase, I mean EDA and cleaning, and null values, and everything for the starting. I think it's really suitable in collab to do that such things. So as you can see, I have gone through a lot of the data sets, and I already got some insights as a top 10 batsman over past 3 years. Fab du Plessis number 1, and top 10 batsmen on past 3-year batting average and minimum 60 ball faced. So KL Rahul, that's quite a surprise, and then Fab du Plessis, and then everything else. Then top 10 batsmen based on past 3-year strike rate and minimum 60 balls. This is a criteria: Glenn Maxwell, Suryakumar Yadav, Andre Russell, Hetmyer Puran. And if you are a cricket fan, you know that these insights are really well on point. Then top 10 bowlers, total wickets taken: Mohammad Sami, that's not quite a surprise. UZ Chahal, Harshad Patel, Rashid Khan, and you all know about it. Then bowling average, this is so much important for a bowler. And UZ Chahal, Harshad Patel, Rashid Khan, Mohammad Sami, Bumrah. Yeah, I've been searching for this name a lot in the data set. Then comes the top 10 bowlers on past 3 years economy rate Then Sunil Narayan, I think this is the best ever average economy can a bowler have. Then Rashid Khan, Achhar Patel, Jasprit Bumrah, as you all know. Ashwin is also there. Then top 5 batsmen based on past 3 years boundary percentage, and this is quite interesting because we got on number 1 Yashasvi Jaiswal, Prithvi Shaw, Surya Kumar, Russell and Maxwell, and they have a good, really good boundary percentage. Then top 5 bowlers based on past 3 years dot ball in the batters era. So Prasidh Krishna, Mohammad Siraj, Shami, Bolt and Rabada, and it is not quite a surprise because they are the best bowlers. And top 4 based on past 3 years billing. These are the teams. I mean Gujarat Titans, Super Giants, RCB. Oh, that's quite a surprise. RCB winning percentage. Oh, just kidding, guys. And Chennai Super Kings. Yeah. Then top 2 teams with the highest number of wins achieved by chasing. This is so much important in chasing. I mean there are only some teams and few players that are really good and quite humorous in chasing. And KKR total 14 wins, and Delhi Capitals, I don't have to tell anything else. And then the orange cap player, obviously Shubman Gill. He's scored a lot and with the consistency, and Fab du Plessis was also there on number 2. Purple cap, Mohammad Sami, 67 wickets, as we already know that he got most number of wickets in this IPL season. So I think this is enough for primary and secondary analysis. Let's get back to our presentation. Then the next slide is dashboard request. So there are some huge requests from the company that they wanted to see in their dashboard: a team performance view, player performance view, match insight view, fan engagement view, and executive summary. So as we can see by all their names, team performance mean team wise performance with metrics like winning percentage, average runs per match, and best cheering teams. And player performance view, and in this also by seeing their name track players stats such as batting average, strike rate, economy, wickets, and everything else. Match insights view, I mean in this we can say including key players, turning points and result breakdown. You know that it's like game changer, the game changer players and matches. Then fan engagement view, fan engagement things, I think the audience would love to see more boundaries in matches. So the boundary percentage are 6 per matches, because in the stands they want to see the ball comes to them at every single ball. Then executive summary, a top level dashboard summarizing team rankings, players highlights, and season over season trends for stakeholders, I mean the analytics, coaches and media, everything. So for the 7th slide, I mean key insights, I think we don't want to waste our time by repeating the same text and things that is written by me in this presentation, in this PPT, in this slide. I just wanted to show you the dashboard I built, and I think that would be a lot of much better idea. So this is the Power BI dashboard which I built from all of the insights. So I named it IPL dashboard, and this is overall summary dashboard. IPL dashboard is looking so cool and it matches with the background and background images. So I think it would be awesome. So our top winning percentage teams, as we all know, Gujarat Giants and I mean Gujarat Titans, Chennai Super Kings, KKR and RCB. And for purple cap, UZ Chahal, and for orange cap, Shubman Gill. UZ Chahal is here because this is over of 3 years. This is all the data I have been calculated. Then the Chahal is got number 1 position. And you can see if we are talking about 2021 to 2023, then Mohammad Sami would be the winner. And as same goes to the top batsmen of IPL, I think Shubman Gill got number 1, as we all know. Then the second dashboard is batting performance data, and this is quite interesting. Batsman by total runs: Shubman Gill 1.9k runs, Fab du Plessis 1.8k, Ruturaj Gaikwad, KL Rahul, Josh Butler. These are some fine batsmen in IPL history. And then batsman name, chasing runs and chasing strike rate. This is so much important because in chasing there are only few batsmen and players that would be scores a lot with a good strike rate. And Shikhar Dhawan, yeah, definitely what a player, man. Virat Kohli got number 4, and this is not so surprising. Virat Kohli is a chase master, and many more batsmen. And best boundary percentage, as we all see in our primary and secondary, Yashasvi Jaiswal got number 1, Prithvi Shaw, Suryakumar Yadav, and Liam Livingstone. Best batting average, KL Rahul, Rinku Singh, Devon Conway, Fab du Plessis. And best strike rate, Liam Livingstone is such a finisher. And Glenn Maxwell, we all know about it. And Suryakumar Yadav, Andre Russell. And there in corner, I have also given the year filter. I mean 2021 Shikhar Dhawan number 1, 2022 their boundary percentage, Josh Butler and KL Rahul. This is quite interesting. And batting average, Josh Butler, KL Rahul. Oh shit, best excited. This is some serious. I didn't see that in 2022. These are the best batsmen. And in 2023, this is not quite a surprise that Shubman Gill got number 1 and Fab du Plessis. Then in batting average, we have also Virat Kohli. So this is the year filter. I think it's quite good. Then we go to bowling performance data. It is quite similar, but instead of batsman data, we have shown about bowlers data. Then Mohammad Shami 67 wickets, Yuzvendra Chahal 66, Harshad Patel 65, Rashid Khan 63. Best dot ball bowlers, and Prasidh Krishna got some skills, bro. Mohammad Siraj, Mohammad Shami, Trent Bolt, we also know these are some fine bowlers. Best bowling economy, Sunil Narine, as we also know about it. Best bowling average, Yuzvendra Chahal, UZ got number 1 place. Yeah, this is quite good. In most maiden overs, Trent Bolt with the 7 maiden overs. Oh, this is quite interesting. And Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Mohammad Shami, Prasidh Krishna. If you are a cricket fan, you know that maiden overs made the K. And I think build the pressure on the batsman most the maiden overs. So this is quite interesting. Then team performance dashboard. So team performance, I think this is some additional research I have to show to you, because if you are not IPL or cricket fans, you know what teams and got the trophies and what teams got the skills that are performing over all the across the years of IPL tournaments. So RR got one in 2008, DC 2009, and CSK got 5 trophies because of Thala. I mean, this is quite obvious. 2010, 11, 18, 21 and 23. KKR got 2 trophies, 2012 and 14. MI got 5, 13, 15, 17, 19 and 20. And the SRH GT also won 1, 2016 and 2022. And then the next bar chart is showing average runs per match by winner. I mean the winners who averagely runs scores. I think Royals are at the number 1. Oh shit. And then Super Giants, Mumbai Super Kings, and then Punjab Kings, Titans, and everything else. Best chasing teams. So I think Sunrisers got the first place. And second, Mumbai, KKR, Punjab, and Capitals, and so on. Teams with best winning percentage. This is quite interesting, and I think this is the most important thing in the IPL tournament, best winning percentage. So I think the most percentage are Super Giants, as we also see in our first dashboard and in our primary and secondary analysis also. So this is a team performance dashboard. Then we have to move forward to the prediction dashboard, and this is quite interesting and quite a work from me. So before talking about the prediction dashboard, I just wanted to tell you that their main requirements is orange and purple cap player, top 4 qualifying teams, winner and runner up, and best 11 for the 2024, and also top 3 all rounders. We have to go to the collab. So I just wanted to tell you that here it would look really good and readable. So I just wanted to show you that as a cricket lover, and upon my additional research about this project and IPL tournaments, so that I predicted the top 4 qualifying teams and the best 11. I just wanted to show you that I am not randomly picked the team and or fan favorite teams into this. So first of winning percentage, and winning percentage points goes to Titans, Super Giants, RCB and Super Kings. Best trading teams is KKR with a total 14 wins, I think. And orange cap player, we all know Shubman Gill. Purple cap player Mohammad Sami, also from Gujarat, and Shubman Gill also from Gujarat. And in additional some research I have been doing that 2021 IPL final, the runner-up were KKR and the winner are Chennai Super Kings. And in 2022, winners are Gujarat Titans and runner-up are Rajasthan Royals. In 2023, winners are CSK and runner-up are Sunrisers Hyderabad. So because in 2022 RR is runner up, and after I have done some additional research, so I have seen all players scored in RR. So they have many good players. They have really good players, because when I am doing the analysis, when I notice this also, I will tell you what I notice as Yashasvi Jaiswal. Top boundary percentage 4s and 6, as we previously know in the result of primary and secondary analysis. Then Josh Butler scored so many runs consistently, and we have seen him a lot in our charts. Our top 10 in batting average, strike rate and runs. And Yuzi Chahal is also in RR squad, takes so many wickets consistently, and number 2 in the purple cap race. R. Ashwin, many wickets as a spinner and also makes some crucial runs. Trent Bolt in top 10 wicket takers, number 4 in dot ball percentage, and this is quite impressive. And then Prasidh Krishna, good amounts of wicket, number 1 in dot ball percentage. Then Abid Khan, good in wickets in test overs, and as a cricket fan, I can assure that this Abid Khan is really a good bowler. Then the next point came also SRH can be the one, because they are also in 2023 finals, but in the squad I have nothing much quite impressive. So I think we move to the next point. So by these points I can say that upon these points, not on my personal, honestly I am telling you, okay. So Titans first team, most winning percentage, also have orange and purple cap player in the same team and winner in 2022. Then Chennai Super Kings means CSK in top 4 winning percentage, 2021 and 23 winners, and have most of the IPL trophies, and Thala is the most important reason, Thala for a reason. Then third team would be KKR, Kolkata Knight Riders, runner up in 2021, have also 2 trophies, have brilliant squad wise, like Russell, really good finisher and boundary hitter. Boundary percentage number 2 in sixes, that's quite impressive. And then Sunil Narayan, many wickets and good economy and average, and same goes with the Barun Chakravarti, he's quite a good bowler. Then fourth number RR, I think full squad I have been shown you in the first point, and then also runner up in 2022. So for this first thing, I mean the orange and purple cap player, we all know about it. I've been talking about a lot. And for the top 4 qualifying teams, I think GT, CSK, KKR and RR. And these are upon the facts. I am not my personal one. So because in the problem statement they also wanted to see winner and runner up, and it's quite tough. Yeah, it's really tough. For I think GT, CSK, KKR and RR, 4 teams are really good and really have some game changer players. So let's see, because we are the analyst and our job is this. This is so hard, but if we see by our analysis for final 4 and compare by points wise, then I have to go to with KKR and GT, because they have the most points upon our previous points and conversation that we had about this project. Then for the winner, I will go with KKR, because not because they win the IPL 2024, as we all know that, because it's the project requirement is 2024, and I know it's 2025, and we also know the winner is KKR of the 2024. But just because of honestly, KKR is my favorite team. I think as a data analyst, I don't want to interfere with my personal things in the project, but KKR is my favorite, and they have a lot of points in our analysis. So I think I have to go to with KKR, and I know that's not valid, but sometimes logic takes a back seat, and passion for your team wins, and that's totally valid. KKR has the squad depth, history, game changer players, and firepower to pull it off. I have been writing this whole thing so that I can give you valid explanation for choosing the KKR team. So I think that would be enough, and we should go to the main problem statement, that pick your team selecting the best 11 players based on their positions, 3 years performance, data, and additional research, and pick your top 3 all-rounders. So before moving to the best 11, I think this is the toughest and hardest job to find me the best 11 players for 2024. Really hard. Honestly, I have been telling you. So before we go to the best 11, I think I have top 3 all-rounders in collab. I also written this. So the top 3 best all-rounder. In my opinion, I think I would go with the Andre Russell, KKR. We all know that is such a good hitter, finisher, and plus bowling option with quite a pace, and he got so many wickets in IPL, as we all know. Then second number, Ravindra Jadeja, CSK, is quite a game changer player, consistent in batting and have really good spin bowling. And third number, I have to go to with Hardik Pandya. How can I forget that player? Momentous player, explosive hitter, and reliable pacer. So I think it is a time for me to move our best 11. So this is the last dashboard IPL 2024 prediction, and it took me a lot of effort to design and analysis for it. So top 4 predicting teams, as we also discussed: Gujarat Giants, Chennai Super Kings, Rajasthan Royals, and KKR. For predicted winner, we are going with the Gujarat Titans, as also I tell you about in this our collab file. And for the predicted winner, I am gonna go with KKR, as we all know. Top 3 best all-rounder, I have also tell you on 3 Russell, Ravindra Jadeja, and Hardik Pandya. Then this is my best thing, I mean my best playing 11 for 2024 under all the circumstances and all the analysis I have ever done in this project. So for starting, I think I just tell you all the names, and then we will go to the collab again and tell you the reasons why I especially picked these players for best 11, and from all the data and all the thousands of players in the IPL history. So Shubman Gill as the opener, Gujarat Giants. Yashasvi Jaiswal, Rajasthan Royals opener, Virat Kohli, middle order number 3 batsman, RCB. Glenn Maxwell number 4 batting all-rounder, and he's also from RCB. Josh Butler, Rajasthan Royals wicket-keeper and also a good batsman. Andre Russell, KKR batting all-rounder. Sir Ravindra Jadeja, CSK spin all-rounder. Yuzi Chahal, Rajasthan Royals spinner. Mohammad Sami, GT यानी कि गुजरात जायंट्स पेसर. जसप्रीत बुमराह, मुंबई इंडियंस पेसर. ट्रेंट बोल्ट, राजस्थान रॉयल्स पेसर. So this is my best 11, and as I told you that we would go to the collab file, and this is the reason why I picked these 11 players. So pick your as the problem statement best 11 players. So this is my best 11 for IPL 2024. For openers, top order batsman Shubman Gill, most runs and orange cap player, is played a good anchor role. Then Yashasvi Jaiswal, Rajasthan Royals player, highest boundary percentage and aggressive start. Then for middle order, stabilizers and finishers we need to just win the games. And then number 3, Virat Kohli would be perfect example for this. RCB player, consistent top 10 in runs, experienced leader, And also we know about King Kohli that he's cheat master. Fourth number, Glenn Maxwell RCB excels at number 4. Number 4, the data I have been insist about it, that these are insanely incredible for Glenn Maxwell at number 4, highest strike rate and adds off spin value also. Josh Butler, quite a good wicket keeper and explosive finisher, top 10 in strike rate and average also. He's also Rajasthan Royals players. All-rounders Andre Russell, KKR, second highest 63rd and a match-winning performance and are a really good finisher. Ravin Jadeja, really good finisher plus economical left arm spin and CSK. Bowlers, for pacers and spinner, I would go with number 8, Yuzvendra Chahal, Rajasthan Royals best spinner in T20s, top wickets with good economy rate. And for number 9, Mohammad Sami, GT, purple cap picker and wicket taking power play bowler, and he's quite a good bowler. And Jasprit Bumrah, we all know about them. Mumbai Indians player, best death over specialist and top economy in IPL history. And then on number 1, oh shit, oh this is number 11. Sorry. This is number 11, Trent Bolt, Rajasthan Royals dot ball expert and top wicket taker. So I think this is my best 11, and the insights I've been showing you on my collab file, I think you all agree with this. And let's get back to our presentation. So the key insights, and after the key insights we would like to go to recommendation, and this is my best 11. And I have shown you all the reasons why I especially picked these all 11 players, and this is my best 11 for the IPL 2024. This is our main goal, main project around the all of the analysis we have ever done in this project. So in last, I just wanted to thanks the Code Basics to give me such an enormous opportunity, and so I can do some analysis and show the world that what skills I have got. I know in this presentation there are lots of confidence, lack of communication skills, and also in insights, I mean Power BI dashboards and everything. I think there would be a lot of more better competitors than me, but this is my first project, and I have been really working hard on this. And in last, in my mind, there is only one thing, that audience is the god. So you have been seen this whole presentation and whole insights of me, so this is really a part of hard work for me. So I think you all gonna love it. And if you have any kind of sense improvement, I think there will be a lot of these, but please let me know in the comment section. And this is a presentation I just wanted to show you. Thanks to the Code Basics full team for this enormous test. So myself, Anurag Misra, and I think the ending is really going to take a lot of time. So sorry for that. So last, I just wanted to tell you that take care, have a good day to all of you, and probably see you with more better presentation and insights in the another project of Code Basics. So thanks a lot. Goodbye.